Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell icon so you know every time I post. But today I'm taking you through a self-love Sunday. I believe every self-love day should start out with an amazing cup of coffee. This one I made with the Doppio Nespresso pod, one of my favorites. Just some coconut milk, regular milk creamer. I went out to Cheesecake Factory the night before and brought home cheesecake for both my husband and I for the next day. The one here is dulce de leche. It was really delicious. For me, part of self-love is doing my skincare in the morning. I moisturize, I do eye cream, and also part of it, on days that I want to, I will do a full face of makeup. Not always do I do this because not always do I want to, but I love doing makeup. In no way am I a makeup guru or anything. I just love to do it. I use products that make me feel good, and I firmly believe when you feel your best, your confidence and your self-love is way more amplified than before. Something that I'm working on for self-love routine daily is believing that I am enough. First of all, we need to believe that we are enough for ourselves. We have to be enough for our individual self before we can be enough for the world. That means before we can put our all into our family, into our loved ones, into our friends, whatever it may be, we have to love ourselves first. We have to make sure our love for ourselves is full before we can give to others. I find it not commonly talked about out there, but I firmly believe that it's time to start putting ourselves first and believing that we deserve it. We shouldn't feel guilty about this. I know I struggle with this. I struggle with it daily because I'm like, why should I put myself first when I need to give to others? That's just who I am. I love to see others' reaction when I give them a gift But yeah, before we can love someone else fully, we have to love ourselves first. That doesn't mean that we have to do that the very beginning of a relationship or anything like that. It just means we have to prioritize ourselves as well. I struggle with this because I'm a people pleaser. It's exhausting to, think of my reactions or think of what I'm doing and think, is someone else going to approve of this? We have to be able to realize that we are the ones that have to approve of ourselves first. It is our own lives. Does our actions affect others? Of course, yes. But in this instance, when we're talking about self-love, we have to remember that we need to give back to ourselves as well. Doing what feels good to us doesn't mean that we lack the love for others around us. It simply means that we love ourselves just as much as them. And learning how to invest in ourselves and pursue things that make us happy and fulfilled is not just taking care of ourselves on a day-to-day, that's taking care of ourselves and others. Because when you love yourself, that's going to portray into your confidence, your self-love, and your self-confidence will portray then towards others, and they will then see the difference in your relationship as well. Something that I'm striving to remember when learning more about self-love for myself is that I need to do more things that make me feel better mentally. Self-love isn't just a feeling. It's not just, you love yourself. It's from the heart. It's from your soul. It's from every aspect and how you portray yourself and how others see you. It's also your mental health. It's so important. If you don't love yourself mentally, if you're not doing things that improve your mental state of mind, then self-love is really hard. And that's something I struggle with. As someone who struggles with seasonal depression and anxiety, it's really hard to be able to remind myself of that daily. Something that I love to do, just like a little treat, it's just putting on those little lights and watching one of my favorite movies, Pride and Prejudice. That's one of my perfect ways to just show myself it's okay to relax and rewind and to do something that I love that makes me feel better mentally as well. After feeling more rejuvenated from taking time to relax, rewind, to get outside in nature, I decided to start working on a YouTube video. It was already posted before this one, and start working on my 2023 vision and goals and what I have in mind and what I would like to do in the next coming year. And I even like to write down a 10 dreams and one goal as well, and something I want to strive to continue to do. And I firmly believe that your 2023 vision and goals, they can be ever changing. They don't have to be what you set in the beginning of the year. They can be completely different 6 months in. You'd be like, you know what? I don't really want to go climb Machu Picchu. I'd rather go swim in the ocean with dolphins. It can be anything you really want. Those are just two examples. And something I also like to do in the beginning of the year, just switch out my planners, makes me feel more organized and feel better about myself, and working on my TBR list. Winding down for the night, it's important to remember that self-love doesn't just stop during the day or when you're going to bed. It also is in your night routine as well. For me, I have a really small night routine. It's just my skincare. I try to remember to always wash my makeup off and do the skincare products that I love to do. These are ever changing as well. I don't stick to just one brand usually. I usually go with ones that I want to use or want to try out, or things like retinoid cream is something new to me, and so I've been really enjoying it, experimenting, and it's just a way that I show myself self-love during the day as well. And doing everything that I have done today is just something that I feel that regrounds me, refocuses myself on the upcoming week, and it makes me feel like I'm mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, with also, prayers in for me, that I can go on to this week my best self, that I have given back to myself this day and continue to do it in small little daily rituals as well. And I can now go towards my work and my family, my kid, my husband, everyone around me, and show them the love that I want to be able to show them. So I want to thank you so much for coming along this self-love day with me, and thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.